Thank you so much for buying thank you so much for buying Jumpstart Your Blank Volume 5. My chapter, Jumpstart Your Team, is geared towards those entrepreneurs ready to take the leap to scale their business. And one amazing way to do that is through building your team, delegating work. So in this short video, I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on how you can do that on building and growing your team. Thanks for buying the book, Jumpstart Your Blank, Volume 5. It's my pleasure to be a part of this book full of wonderful tips and tricks and information on how to be your best self in all the different categories that we've covered in the book. My chapter is Jumpstart Your Team. So my name, again, Mel C with Clover C, Executive Virtual Assistants to successful entrepreneurs just like yourself. So I want to share with you a little bit more from our chapter on how you can grow and scale your business by delegating work and tasks to others, and how that is going to help build your business and or grow the team that you have. If you already have one person or two people doing certain tasks, there's always room for bringing on new people, new insights, new eyes on your company, your brand, and how best to provide support in scaling your business. So that's what, I believe sets us apart from other virtual assistants, is that myself and the team of females here across the US are so happy about now. Build and grow your team. Hi, thanks so much for buying a copy of Jumpstart Your Blank Volume 5. My name is Mel C with Clover C, Executive Virtual Assistants for successful entrepreneurs, maybe just like you, if you are an entrepreneur yourself watching this video. If not, busy professionals still do need support as well. I'm here today to just give you a little bit more information on how to build and grow your team. Like, if you don't have anyone, if you haven't taken the leap yet to get support or delegate tasks that are weighing heavy on your plates, I will be able to offer some insights. And or if you read the chapter, great, you do have a starting point of how to best navigate this new world of hiring on, part-time, full-time support in your business so that your business can grow. As well as, say you have a person already on your team, part-time, full-time, a VA that is really doing their job at one or two tasks. And as your business grows, that means everything else increases and comes to light, and or you start doing new projects or offering more services, and you start paying attention to different avenues of marketing that you've never had before, but you still shouldn't have to do it all yourself. Or if that one person you have on your team already doesn't know how to do it, like, you don't have time to, train that person on something you don't even like doing. So that said, I'm here to give you a little bit of information on how best to use your time, your resources, on how to grow your team and scale your business combined. So as a successful entrepreneur myself, I know how important it is to bring on that extra support to your company to enable you to really focus on what you do best. That's my tagline. Do what you do best, outsource the rest. And I am 100% believer in that, is that I'm not perfect and I don't know everything inside my business. However, I do have exceptional professionals on my team that are experts in their field of, marketing or office management, sales, the list goes on and on, that, I want to make sure that every area is covered in my business as long as I'm offering that service. So I don't want to ever offer something that I can't do myself or with somebody on my team. You can't wear all the hats all the time as your business grows, or else your business isn't going to go anywhere. But so with the initial start, I know you're like most entrepreneurs are looking for ways to grow their company. And like, okay, where's the magic button to push, or if I close my eyes and make a wish, it's going to come true? Not so much, but there are a ton of great resources for you to be able to snatch up and take hold and ride the wave of success and growth in your business. So again, there's only so much you can do with your time. We all know that. We all would like to do it all ourselves, reap all the money, reap all the accolades and rewards, but it's important to share the wealth and knowledge. So the resources are out there for you to use. If you do not need a full-time assistant, don't worry. There are a ton of virtual assistants or part-time marketing administrators or social media creators out there for you virtually for you to just tap into. And, we're in the day and age now that most things are still cloud-based. You're still meeting on Zoom. You're still a phone call away. So anything is possible, even if you're not in the same area. And then you come to think of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, what to give away. How much time is it going to take to train this person on the thing that I have done forever by myself? Truth is, if you find the right match, it's really not that time consuming as far as like turning over delegations and training that person that you're welcoming to the team. So especially if you already have one or two persons on your team, they're a great resource to provide training and support when you're not or may not always be available for that new person you're bringing onto your team, because the people that you have on your team already know your brand, or they should. They're familiar with your processes, your programs, your softwares. So they're like an extension of you that you can rely on to welcome that new team member on, to provide that initial training and one-on-one time if they need some support or assistance in just kind of getting their feet wet in those new programs or new processes and procedures. Speaking of which, SOPs, standard operating procedures, are vital for any business, no matter how small you are, just in case you do get new people in your company, or a part-time assistant comes in to assist you in the best way. The SOPs are there to provide a platform for everyone on your team in your company to know exactly who's responsible for what and when. So if you're bring on a new person and saying, okay, this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to take on my social media. Here are the login details, and, this is my company. This is my website. Take a look at it. That's what I get all the time. Just take a look at my website. You'll understand what I post and how I post it in my voice. Not so much. But for you as a business owner, the standard operating procedures are fairly easy to create. You can look them up online for master templates, but it's just an easy step-by-step process of what's expected for, say, a social media content creation. Who's responsible for creating the digital images? Who's responsible for creating the content? And then what do you do with it? Do you post it on Facebook only, or do you post it on Instagram and LinkedIn? Do you post the same posts on all three platforms on the same day? No, that's probably not the best thing to do. And, or, you have different posting styles for different platforms. Are you creating a lot of videos yourself and then leaving them to be uploaded? People need to know what to do with that. You need to have a timeline of expectations. Like, this is what I need by this time, and that's on file. Person A comes back in and says, okay, well, I'm going to post this to this platform by this time, etc. Kind of get the gist of it. But the procedures are there just as a reference point for the people that work for your company. They may come and go. You may bring on new people, more people, hopefully as your business grows. And that's there for a great starting off point for those people to reference of like how to get started and how best to work your business and help you grow your business. Because as your business grows, you want it to continue to flourish. You want to continue to provide that excellent service to so many people. And that can be done by just continuing to add to your team with great resources such as standard operating procedures or the SOP. You can tell I'm from HR background. I have, all the lingo from my HR days where, everything was by the books and you had to have processes and procedures outlined for everyone. I think that, it helps me as a business owner know exactly what are some important things that I need to make sure that are in place in my own business, as well as my clients' businesses. So I take great care in kind of looking at the business overall and, sticking to the task at hand or the projects that need to be completed, as well as the gaps that are in the business. So if, say, you're doing, you're creating an email to send out to your huge contact list, and you have a CRM system, or you don't even have a CRM system yet, you have a Gmail account. That's a change that should be taken. That's what your VA should be able to come in and do is say, you're still using a Gmail? Why is that? Don't you have a website? And then you should have a company email with that website, right? So all of your emails should be coming from that company website, because you are a successful company. You want to provide information from your company directly because you are the expert in your field. You are offering wonderful information, insights, and helpful tools for your community. And they want to see that it's coming from a reputable place, like, not a Joe Schmo at gmail.com. But so your VA or, your team should be able to come to you and say, okay, well, maybe we should look at different CRM systems that would be beneficial for you to get your message out to your community in a great way, to be able to create a nurture campaign or a sales funnel, to be able to have your contacts in one location for everyone to access, as well as a great place for you to grow your community and your contacts. So they would be able to go out and take time to research different CRM programs, the software systems for you. Come back with a comparison list of different programs of like, this is what, company A offers and how much they are. If you're locked into a contract, B offers this. It doesn't offer what A offers here, but it's a different price. Company C comes in and they're only month to month. You're not locked into a contract. And they have an added bonus of a text plan. So, there was all those things, but, the reason I'm telling you this is, do you have time to be able to, or should you be on Google researching all the different CRM programs out there if you don't have one, and creating your cost comparison benefits sheet and spending hours on that because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to even start. I Googled, and Google's going to give you whatever Google knows. But different teams, different VAs should already have that information because they're used to doing and working in different programs across the board. My clients have, more than 5 different software programs that we use on their behalf for them in creating newsletters and email campaigns and even the social media. There's tons of management sites out there that, our clients don't need to be worried with the task of creating and upkeeping and maintaining sites and platforms and softwares. Okay. So I know I rambled because I'm just so passionate about this, and I really want you to understand how important it is to be able to delegate the small tasks, the day-to-day mundane, making phone calls, checking voicemails, keeping up with your calendar, all the way to creating your blogs and your newsletters and your nurture campaigns and even reaching out for your marketing needs. I mean, it's across the board. Anything from as little of a task as, creating an event on your email or on your calendar to creating a event campaign. I mean, those are needed, and your time is very precious, and you're able to grow your business with the help of others. And so I really want you to go through my chapter, read the important parts. The biggest thing is read the chapter if you haven't yet, or reread it if you didn't get all the information in the first time around. The biggest thing that I want to provide you and share with you is how to be able to scale your business in a properly supported way so that you're not more stressed than you are now, or you're not feeling overwhelmed with the pressures of your business and your growth and your family and your life and all that good stuff. And the one way for you to make more profit is by hiring and expanding your team. This is true, even if you can't afford it yet, think big. You should be investing in business coaches and mentors and your time and networking with other people. And that also includes delegation and bringing people onto your team, whether it be 3 hours a week or 10 hours a week. It doesn't matter. One little piece of your time is so valuable in being able to look outside the box, look above your business, and think about the other ways to grow your business. So expanding your team beyond yourself is essential, and more profit in your business is what everyone wants, right? This is why we're doing it. This is why we're in businesses. We want to make more money. We want to have the flexibility. I know I love making more money. I love celebrating my company's growth, because you know what? With my company's growth, I'm able to bring on more females to my company. My 100% woman-led company here in the US. I love being able to provide work opportunities to others and share my knowledge, as well as gain knowledge from my team, because I hire the experts in their field. So with that said, I hope I was able to provide you with a little bit more information on how you can grow your team, or different scope on the benefits of bringing on just a few hours or more to your company. And if you want to know more, if you want to have a one-to-one, feel free to reach out to me. It's free.